Welcome to Summit for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, COVD-19. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Madam Glory, to Glory. Welcome, Madam. Mr. Dauda Mahmoud Bula. Welcome, sir. Mr. Idris Kabia, welcome. Madam Aisatu Kaloko. Oh, Kai. Oh, sorry. Welcome. Mr. Mohammed H. Masako, welcome, sir. Thank you for your kind words. Madam Elizabeth, Mr. Barry, welcome. Mr. Manny Barry, welcome. Madam Stevens, welcome, Madam, welcome. Mr. Amara Kale, welcome, sir, welcome. Now please help me share. Mr. Itkano D, welcome, sir, welcome. Good evening to you as well. Now welcome once again. Thank you so much, Madam Glory to Glory. I'm humble. Thank you. Now welcome once again. We're going to take a quick break. Maggie, time for share. Let me say share again as well. And then I will come right back to Naya. And I welcome and I thank you for always being part of the United family. And I thank you. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television, where every voice matters. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. Always ready and determined to bring you current events from home and abroad. What to expect, wide focus or range of topics from political, family, relationship, empowerment, breaking news, both local and international, emergency topics, entertainment, both local and international, comedy, event affecting our various communities, political debate, educational session, exclusive interview with either local or international celebrities or high profile, showcasing up-and-coming artists, entrepreneurs, philanthropists. If it is happening, we're here to be that voice and the network to show it. If you have a story, let's share it, build it, and show it. Let us be your voice. Stay tuned to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television for more. Do not forget to subscribe to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, our Instagram page, and our Twitter page. And also feel free to visit our website. We thank you all for being part of the Salon for All Network family.
It's Cammy, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's Rosie, baby. They call me you. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Oh, what a feeling when you find a special one. We're gonna make you happy and we're gonna love you truly. I'm not gonna able to explain, no, cause this feeling is so magical, very romantical, the way that you love me, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, my heart in it, nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. My heart in it, nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. I love you, that I know. From my crack to freedom, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. I love you, that I know. From my crack to freedom, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. Girl, you make me happy, but damn, I am so lucky. It is a same to a friend, yeah, breathe your heart, come and make you happy. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, I like the way you love me, I love the way you hold me. Now you just spend money on me, anything I want you to give me.
And I welcome back. Make I acknowledge some of the folks who just come in. Madam Salimatu Vincent, welcome. Mr. Kaloko, Lux Kaloko, welcome. Great to see you, Madam. I mean, sir, sorry. Madam Fatima Tatsuri, welcome. Madam Kanku Mansari, welcome. Mr. Itzkano, Welcome, welcome. I love that. Yes, absolutely agree. Mr. Alusain Bangura, welcome. Mr. Truson J, welcome, welcome. Anybody else? Madam Ichatu Abigail to say welcome, madam. Sometimes they go so fast, so if I'm missing your feeling, forgive me. I will try to go back and watch the thread. Now, welcome, welcome. All right, I will take time and share. Then we land to today's topic. A lot to discuss. Madam Abibatu Kamara, welcome, madam. Mr. Patrick Mami, welcome, sir. Madam Amy Diamond, welcome, welcome, madam. Madam Bintu Koroma, welcome, madam, welcome. Now feel free to share, yeah, and notify others. And I welcome. Madam Maria Matula, welcome, madam, welcome. Mr. Alhaji Usman Barry, welcome, sir, welcome. We'll start shortly. Now feel free to share. Madam Zizi, welcome. Thank you for your kind compliments. I'm humble. Thank you. Mr. Tamba Isaac, welcome, sir, welcome. We'll start shortly, I promise. Mr. Abubakar Kaloko, welcome. Madam Rabi K. Bundu, welcome, madam. Madam Nebuna Tukoma, welcome, welcome. And I all welcome. As soon as they come in, I go the acknowledging as they go. And I thank you once again. Welcome to Madam Salimatu Kamara, welcome, madam. If you can help me, like how I can do when they say in a greetings, Madam Rama Koroma, the usual. And I welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for your kind words. I'm humble. Thank you. Oh, the song, I love it too. Yes, likewise. Now just like a tune way, not get any lyrics to it, but it's like I can call it non-stop enjoyment. Mr. Kelvin K, welcome, sir, welcome. So now feel free for share. Now we land to it today's topic. And all welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. Like the flyers say, I want to join me in congratulating our First Lady on her well-deserved progress. I will go into the detail as to what I mean by that. And then we go also followed with educational session on coronavirus vaccine and the virus itself with preventive measures where basically we don't do several different topic on that on this platform. One of we non-profit organization when I United for Salon, through God in blessing, we be happy to be the very first way being go and sensitize the students of Farabe College prior to even where we get to the pandemic in our country. So that was a blessing. and now we continue for the educate yourself as we they go. Madam Aisha Sise, welcome, Madam, welcome. Madam Sama Kuyate, welcome, welcome. So when you make so if you allow me for if you go kindly now go they get familiar with Tina and in a location go be great because sometimes I can say hello and then I put say from Australia or from United Kingdom that would be great. The wonderful Madam Juliet C, welcome, Madam. So like I say, so the second part why it says that we go follow with the education part of it, wherein we all exchange ideas in terms of the pandemic is still there out there, it's still real, so we still get for continue for educate ourselves on that. And through United for Salon, the reason why I mentioned that I've been doing series of audio, excuse me, wherein I've been caution Sierra Leoneans them for not ever get involved with the vaccine, and some of the reason being I will go share in a little bit after I don't do the very first part of the discussion today, where like I say, as in I know this platform is designed for so many things, one of which is to speak for the voiceless, see that we find solutions to the ongoing issues them in the Republic of Sierra Leone, but also celebrate the beauty of us as Sierra Leonean, and also give accolade where it's due. I call thank you so much. Welcome, Mr. Philip Safa, welcome, welcome. And then also when somebody do good work, and I know so we celebrate them here as well. We're not perfect, we're not designed to be perfect. I can always say that, including myself. I always say that. Madam Bintu Koroma, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your time, for your resources where they use for just be part of this platform. You're highly appreciated, equally as that of every other Sierra Leonean, so they take time, but I'll get extra respect for ina where they na the Republic of Sierra Leone, given the obvious of how things they for ina, then ina still yet they taking a top up and a buy. I they say that with humility we appreciate ina so much, and I thank you. So like I've been they say, so we give credits where it's due, we give accolade where it's due. We're here to uplift each other. We're here to also call things by their name. When things are not going right, we go speak truth to power. But when also person they make efforts, we go also kind of celebrate that, because when you pick your way born, when you take time for what's in the word, you congratulate them when they do good, you try for speak on the good of them, then of course then go geared towards good things. We're never designed, or we aim is not to, like how some people them, like I can say what they can, they're in the category of the sycophants or the libelle, or trying to lie to people them. They can say a sincere enemy is better than a false friend, meaning that the one way really truly love you, they will call out the truth for see the best in you come out, and then you get the best legacy where you go left in whatever capacity you find yourself, whether if even you're not dry cleaner, you they wash, you're not garbage collector, if you they do something wrong. Madam Mariama Tarali, welcome, Madam. You want make sure say that person they do and I'm very to the very best of your ability. But if they do wrong, then you still continue for say they do well, then you really not necessarily mean good for that person. So people like us working pointer out thinking try for say, oh but no men amo, you just want to criticize, and you hear a lot of nonsense in the sense that I see grown men they play childish behavior on Facebook saying that and then single woman they were not married now, then they go and criticize the first lady. It's all garbage, because everybody then can say woman like you or what say, or you find say pass if you know and they with man, but some of we maybe certain things we don't go through, they take the time. Not all everybody within a married those are necessarily happy. Some are there they doing the worst, so no one just not even get to that. So when people like myself who might have went through some stuff challenge, and when they take the time for select or say I do, carefully. But any woman, if then decide say then they go stay with man tap to me at any time, they get a elect na the most fine man or woman, or they can do that. But we all the thread carefully, so not envy anybody because oh they're married. I can always say like person don't marry 40 30 years. It's not the years we don't married now how much healthy that marriage was, you understand. So then they not so because of love again, not so because of waiting self, then just did it because of the title. Say I don't did it 20 years, I don't did it 15 years. No, there are people working mates 2 years 3 years then gets more healthy relationship compared to that with only 30 40. So not ever envy, and you don't know the garbage where they don't go through or what they continue to go through. For now you they feel if you are single, you're in the category of single, not married, you know. So not ever envy anybody. Just pray that God directs you to the right person. I can always say man is never my problem. The application and they come, but you want to take your time and you thread carefully. You understand? It's not a race. You know, it's either you get there sooner or later. Some might get there sooner at the age of 20, at the age of 30, 50, 60. Some go find happiness maybe at the age of 70. It is what it is. As long as if you are Muslim, you do right by if you don't even make a mistake, but now you want to repent and do right by God, make sure so you do right by God, not the icing of mortar man. They can judge you. As long as you're happy within yourself, you're not lonely, and don't be in a hurry for say I do. You go sit down a mall because somebody they talk say oh you single. No. You self get the right for thread carefully and also be selective of the application way. Even like where you go apply for job, it can be 10,000 application and then they kind of like go through all and see what's in best for the job or the person where go suits them well. So that is equally important of that of I can always say we body now we temple, and you must take good care of it, and you must from experience you get for learn not to always smile, and guilt is gold. Some go come initially, then go give you the facade and all the X, Y, and Z. Then when you land into it, it's a different thing. So don't rush. It like somebody laugh you make of this. It's all nonsense, you know. So don't even go for that. So when I read some of those garbage, I feel bad for people. Them even Monday why I don't look in prestige. I don't look them put them in high prestige, but unfortunately, or high pedestal, I've been careful bring them back to zero, because you are not even supposed to be playing those petty game or woman and talk to themselves. But you as man, you they lie to this first lady for now they drown himself more. It's just nonsense, you know. Mr. Ajibu Cole, welcome, sir, welcome. I'm humble. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your kind word as well, Mr. Eats. Mr. Kanku, thank you. I mean, Madam Kanku, my darling, thank you. So again, I love you right back, Mr. Bangura. Khalifa, thank you. Mr. Ansu Bangura, welcome. Yeah. So anyhow, Madam Fatmata Kamara, welcome. Thanks for your kind words. Okay, so now we land to a topic. So again, I just want to get that clear. Please, whatever you do what you do, love what you do, do what you love. Regardless of the stuff what people then will say, try for whatever the case may be, bring you down because you're speaking truth. At the end of the day, I can say when we the Islam say we do go na Igabri. Obviously, now you want get for go day. Even Christian, I believe so. Way person pass away. Now you want they go. You understand? Like 9 or 10 died that day. Now you want to go put in your grave, and basically, I can say Islam. Where then they go ask you question, and then they ask you whose political party you belong. Then they ask you what in are you doing? Who are you this? Who are you the worship? Where now God help with for now we answer them question they the right way. So not so you know they worship Motaman, you know they worship political party. So when you call things by the name, that's the best way. So now getting back to our topic today, I don't see a lot of concerns the way I want address for. Some may call it as my decision is that it's too early for me I give accolade to a first lady. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Welcome, sir. Mr. Anthony Mansur, welcome. Some they say it's too early. Some say I get carried away easily by First Lady tricking or playing politics. Some say, and Madam Saving Masses, they call and say this is not the right timing. And I hear all the pain and concern and frustration of Sierra Leone and make acknowledge that first. But the reason why, like I say, I can always say, Mr. Mavic Davis, welcome, sir. Welcome. United Kingdom in the house. So, I can always say, me myself, I'm a work in progress, meaning I'm not designed to be perfect. I did make mistake every day. Some are not even intentional, some I didn't even know. And through those mistakes, I did learn from it, or maybe me good people that around me circle, or even here, it could be even the example of like today again. All what me saying was okay with so the graphic designer, but that graphic designer too not human being, but unfortunately even the word congratulation, it left the G. So immediately I noticed, but by then I don't post the flyers them. What I did was I just go ahead and notify them, and then other people then back begin call me as well. So when the other flyer come now, I just replace the first one and put the other one, and then I resend the other one out. So that is all we are. We're human beings. We're not designed to be perfect, but what makes us beautiful is even for now we're able to acknowledge we weakness or we mistakes them and pick up the pieces and open to the idea to learn, open to the idea to take constructive criticism. Mr. Clifford Korma, welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome. Mr. Sanko, welcome. Abubakar Sanko. Yeah, so open to the idea for take constructive criticism. I always they caution we again. There's a difference between constructive and pulling down syndrome. Constructive is obvious. If somebody inbox me today or call me say Dan this misspell, obviously they're not the try for pull me down, but rather call things by the name. And also the one that way gets then concerns them with and say Khadija, it is too early, X, Y, and Z is they're feeling they're hurting inside, and they feel like First Lady don't do a lot of mistakes, which I want to talk to. I want to plead to we are Sierra Leonean today. The reason being, I will get to that in a little bit. So all those feelings are legit. They're on point. They're then get the rights of Sierra Leonean fulfilled that way. You understand? I always want to be remembered as that peacemaker, somebody where they call things by their name, somebody where they look for that day where Sierra Leoneans will see eye to eye, regardless of their political party, meaning that when right is right, it's right. When wrong is wrong, it's wrong, regardless of who do am. Madam Mariam Suma, welcome. Madam Mariam Ibrahim, welcome. You understand? So, again, my goal now for now we get peace. Now we not hurt ourselves. X, Y, and Z, and the list goes on. This morning, after I don't do my morning prayer and I call them, they relax a little bit. Don't worship me, God. I notice something will make it bring me to tears. Like you say, don't be carried by your emotion, but we are who we are. We are who God don't make we to be. It has for now we come much by that, you know. The heart what God give me, it is what it is. You know, I always try for put myself in somebody else in position. Now we, you know, now we not get that heart of stone. Now we get empathy, sympathy for we self, you know. Now we sorry for we self, you know. Mr. Kamara, welcome. Mohammed Kamara, welcome. So one of the things, like I say, where I read the First Lady in Wall, some of where we can go directly or indirectly when we don't acknowledge certain things or we don't feel bad about certain decisions that we don't make or maybe mistakes that we don't make. So for now, acknowledge, before I go down to that, for now, acknowledge again, we actually now go further. So there's something where he writes now in Wall where I couldn't help but to cry. And I want to go with categorically. I want to read them through and I want to we analyze them together. Madam Khadija to Kamara, welcome. Like I say again, Mr. Kamara, welcome. Imabe Kamara, welcome. So it's a now just go. Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry. You can use this one. Sorry, I did get interruption with my daughter. 1 second, I'm live. Okay. So anyhow, so now read this. I am not perfect. I say stupid things sometimes. I laugh when I'm not supposed to. I have scars left by people who did me wrong. So now I go back again, I rewind. I am not perfect. I love that. That is to say that just like I can use this now, this platform, we're not designed to be perfect. We not expect anybody to be perfect. And I do believe that all Sierra Leoneans, including myself, we need to expect perfection from the First Lady. But the fact that it remind we, that shows that instead of a human being, it acts whether it's directly or indirectly for say, I'm sorry, or I'm acknowledging that I've made mistake. This at least now that way they me interpret them. I've made mistakes, but in a pardon me. Now go further. It say, I say stupid things sometimes. Okay, sometimes we all might have made that mistake, and of course we go agree that some of the things that we don't point out here, not to bring her down, but obvious that Mr. Muhammad Lamin Kamara, welcome sir, welcome. Obvious that we the guide them because it they represent we. I always they say that no matter within a first lady in age, elect nada mami when 80 years old, 80, 90, 100 years old. God don't put you now in the position where you not the mommy of the country. So you get to thread carefully so that way they will not say you care for them, you love them, you love way. So that's one. Then it say, I laugh when I'm not supposed to. Okay, so how I read that too, sometimes we all get away where maybe if even they go through some pain, maybe that's the way in they go about for kind of like express those pain or try for kill them pain within them. So at least now we go understand, say, okay, maybe it wasn't meant to hurt us, but obviously it don't do our way, don't hurt way. I have scars left by people who did me wrong. And that, I guess most people will say that in their life, whether you're ugly, you're pretty, sometime in your life, excuse me, somebody go don't do something will go don't hurt you. Whether it could be your best friend, where basically let you down, lie by you. It could be a relationship where maybe you thought that relationship could last you your lifetime, but unfortunately it not happen that way. It could be somebody where you confide in, you think say this now you ride or die, or it could be even big person. It could be maybe in a marriage you were once in, somebody, the big people that way you confide in will go say you got daddy or got mommy, then let you down. So all that can be like scars can come in different way. So all that make her feel the pain where I believe say in they go through, or where it try for allow we for show we the other side of for now we know say she's not hard all the way. So I think that was Mr. Muhammad Mansari, welcome. Yeah, thank you sir, welcome. And thank you so much for using in a small money way that they get for basically top up and be part of this platform. We appreciate it so much. So that's another one. So it's a I'm a little crazy and probably won't change. With the hope that you they change. I don't believe say, okay, maybe you might have a little spice in you, but I don't believe say you quote unquote crazy. Maybe it's just a reaction. Sometimes you need a filter before you say something or before you do something. But again, we are all work in progress. Once you identify that weakness, you can always, like if you're upset, you count 1 to 10. I can always say when I'm too happy, when I'm too sad, it's not the best time to make decision. In other words, if even Khadija make critical analysis about you, something might piss you off, call that best friend where you go talk to, look into what Khadija they say, not just kind of like assume that she mean bad, not react that time. Try for get that good friend where it be say, it really will tell you the fact, not to lie to you or sugarcoat you, but rather tell you, say, okay, that lady not to bad me, no, it just want the best of you before you react, you know, and try your very best when it comes to reaction, not doing at you all, because you are a public figure, you understand, and that wall is millions of people. If even you have 500,000, you get millions who might not necessarily be your friend or might not necessarily like your page, but where they engage or they visit that page they periodically for see you action, you reaction, you interaction, you understand, on a daily basis. So that again is part of your legacy, madam. Love me or not, but I make one promise that I love and care for you. I do it with a full heart. And that is another beautiful part and beautiful statement. Again, I think that was a quote where it takes somewhere. Well, now, the other thing what I love again, right? Okay, even behind that, I could always say the one thing I admire about this woman is that the when you meet a person, regardless of the condition or the condition we meet, whether a millionaire or not millionaire, as long as the person they show you genuine love and you able for love that person the back, it's a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing, but it get for be sincere, not by word, by action. And nobody not to pick in, they know waiting at true love. True love not to waiting when no more you the same, but rather the action. So I do believe that when you and the sitting president way at that time and not being there as president, you be able to love her unconditionally. I can always talk that, and that's a quality of you way I commend, and that is beautiful. And in return, to be loved is a beautiful thing as well. Now, the one thing that way make me there, like I say, we make I become so emotional. We say, Sierra Leone, we love you. We love you and care for you all. Now, and I not say I don't become redundant. I always say that, First Lady, you're not for just love or show attention to just the JBS or to just the SLPP, because you for be the mami na power way, the unified we as a whole. So for now, I see that, I read that, I love it, I appreciate you. I believe say this now is starting point. And when I do an emergency show a year ago, when we sitting president meet the then president, like I said, that was the best day of my life. I was so happy. I commend we sitting president. We happen to be your husband, but then many been critical, just like how they critical about me post what make today and what they do today in terms of commending you. And I pray that this step where you don't take, that it continue, because I do not speak for myself. I speak for the masses, and the pain where people in they feel, I don't make them repeat. And so in the case of the McKinney, we feel like you are the mother of the nation. So if that happened, then the next day you're riding the president, it's painful. I'm holding tears as I speak. So those are some of the pain. But what you do today, it is slowly to heal the pain. But I hope that, we'll kind of deviate from that, because there was another time where I make an emergency Tina Sobake, where I commend you after one of your speech. I talk beautiful things about you, your appearance, the way you make up look and everything. And then when you go to BBC, it was like a slap on Sierra Leonean face. Again, I'm not here to put you down, but rather kind of like tell you what you would feel, how would they feel, so that way it go be a better Mama Salon through God and through you as the Mami of Salon. You are the Mami of Salon. Like I say, I do not care your age. That mommy when 100, you don't be the mommy now. So God wants you. So I want you to take that day. So when I read that, I felt very good. For the first time, you did not say Jarama, BS, SLPP or JBS movement, but you say hello to Sierra Leonean, and you remind we say you love we, and that's the way we fulfill. You for be that person way for put we together at all time. Just like where we get speaking them, that one way will give we hard time or sometimes not do good this semester. It not mean so we will love unless, you understand. We do not pick and choose, because now God give we assignment. Like he always say, the Quran say, Mama, it talk for and 3 times. But when you na mommy back again, you for also not for look at your own power where God give you through the Quran, but rather look at the picking them back again. I can look and say now assignments God give me, because them picking not belong to we. Now they belong to God, but it choose we as he please. For now we be the one the way they watch over them, for guide them. So now God don't choose you, say you don't be the mommy of the nation. So when it comes to any club now, political party now, you are not to side anyone, but rather to side the nation. You can be the maker or the breaker of your husband administration. Mr. I call and Dennis, they asked me the other day, why you need to focus on the power, why they make the trip the water. I said, no. Behind a successful man, there is a strong woman. And that strong woman, me and you get a can remind you of we culture, that Madingo os. Like you say, now we not for play with we money. And I see that in you. When it comes to that area, you are the the mamina power, you make that clear, but also guide them. If they make mistake or you want to make some harsh decision, we not come back, we forget soft at. Just like what I read you all this morning, I couldn't help but I didn't have any plan for calm life today. I couldn't help but to shed tears. I try for put myself in your position. And I appreciate the fact that you acknowledge we as a nation. We're here to help you, but we are not going to sit down and allow you to divide we. That was a huge mistake. It like you go na Timbuktu, like when they say, cover you yam say free white. Let's say worst case scenario, and I don't go take trip to Madagascar or Timbuktu or whosoever, you dey inside gold or diamond. We do not need to see that given the obvious of waiting they go na salon, they go on dry people, then they holla, kasada no day or na gari no more. You understand? Peace of mind no day, Allah holla, then they go look if then they wear red, then go chuka. You understand? Then they go because it then at this, you know. So for now you go, you sit down, you they celebrate, say within a honeymoon. I think that was a big mistake. That is why I had that emergency. When I saw that morning, I was like, oh no. Wake me from my slumber. So now I make having do that emergency. But when you don't turn this around, please, madam, for the sake of the Almighty Allah, please stay positive. Continue for remind we as a nation, say you love we, but not just any political party, not only APC. You know, my promise, our promise, you say, still in Saul, Lebanon, and Salon, we must make come under his leadership. That is the type of stuff we want to hear. And I also want say obviously I believe say that the emergency broadcast there is spark a lot. Like I said, the one that will love you, then will continue for saying no, that was a huge blunder. And even Mr. Umaro be also do an interview, I think it was today, if I'm not mistaken, where I run into, where I go also play for the audience, not acknowledge other people then. Okay, Madam Amanatu Sanusi, welcome again once again. And I'll thank you for your kind words. I will try for read through in a little bit. Madam Tigi Kaba, welcome. Yeah, yes, I do believe that, but what we do here, I hope they geared towards this platform, but hate speech, definitely we should stop it. It's not a good thing. I agree. Mr. Clifford Koroma, I do believe that I can always say I give 3 chances. I don't celebrate First Lady on this platform before. This is the second time, and I pray that this will be last time. And I believe, say, we all liable to mistakes. We all are not perfect. We all can hurt people them directly or indirectly. Sometimes they will not know, sometimes it's deliberate. But I do believe that if we provide and we ask for forgiveness and we put with mind, say we want to do better, we are going to do better. I believe, say, there's a possibility that we can change the narrative. I believe, say, First Lady can change. It is in her hands now. So change the narrative because we are here to work with her. Madam Bintu Koroma, welcome. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for your kind words. Madam Rugiatu Nene Abu Koroma, welcome. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your kind words. What else? Mr. Sheku Siddiq, welcome. Thank you so much for your kind words as well. Madam Aminata Sise, welcome. Welcome. Mr. Arun Rashid Samura, from the Garden State, welcome, sir. Mr. Muhammad Kamara. No, we're no look on that way there. Mr. Muhammad said the damage has been done and there's no way she can turn back the hands of time. I know say the love and the beauty of we as Sierra Leonean, we get her in we know how to forgive. We know we are tolerant in all aspects, whether it is religious aspect, whether it is having to do with foreigners or whatever the case may be. We are great people, we're intelligent, we get so much quality, and we are blessed. We nation is blessed, but it's just that we're not able to connect all that into waiting that country they get for we and we get as Sierra Leoneans them. But I know say which we pray and we not giving up in that nation, it will come to pass in one day. But I want do ya now we continue for forgive them, and I ask First Lady too, never always remember, say you're a servant of the Almighty. Never feel too good for say, I'm sorry, forgive me, I don't make mistake, and I'm willing to pick up the pieces and do better by you guys. Please, it is okay for you to say you're sorry, so that we at least not to, even not to for Motamande against it, for God and for you and blessing. Maybe God gets more better things for you in store, but only when you acknowledge, say you don't hurt a lot of people. There's a lot of wound that needs to be healed, and but that will be the starting point. But again, what you said on that wall, it really make me day very, very emotional. Mr. Taylor, I think Mr. Taylor, welcome, sir. Madam Marie Sisse, welcome. Mr. Mohammed Mansari, welcome again. Okay, I think I better acknowledge the rest. Madam Yomi, you say, all I can say is a leopard doesn't change its spot overnight. Well, I think so. You get right for be concerned. I think you were one of the individual also where kind of like put some concern, say if this not a joke when I been put the flyer. You do have rights to feel the way you feel, given the obvious of waiting don't happen. But now we'll give it another chance again. Now we see Uside and the takeaway. Now we'll pray that Madam Kadi Tawali, thank you. Now pray that this time around she meant what she say, and she say what she meant, and then it could do right by way. The wonderful Dr. Fuller, welcome, sir. Thank you for your kind words, sir. Madam Nancy Bangura, welcome. Jade Bangura, welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Mr. Muhammad Jallo, welcome, sir. Madam Christina Amara, welcome. Mr. Ibrahim Conte, welcome. As long as you're a public figure, please know that you are bound to be praised and criticized. I think you answer, or criticism. That is absolutely true. But what do you do with that when then you get criticized, or you are guided by or being called out on whatever the case may be? And excuse me, it depends on you. Like I say again, your action and your reaction go make you or break you, or go also bring negative attention to you. So today again, you bring a positive attention to us as a nation. I do believe that over and over, talking about you just focusing on one particular group of people or one particular group of Sierra Leonean, you don't kind of like come into reality with that. I want to play the interview with Mr. with Mr. Umaru Fofana on BBC, and then from there I will play some other things them where now a form of beautiful advice where I believe so we all can benefit from, not only the First Lady. And I thank you once again. Are all welcome. Do ya know fine, and we had to forgive ya? Okay.
And what is he doing wherever he is? These are questions Sierra Leoneans have been asking, and now that they have the answer, many are not
welcome.
Happy. The president's wife, First Lady Fatima Bio, let the cat out of the bag, as it were, via a Facebook post. But why are people so unhappy with the answer? Umaru Fofana's report from Freetown offers some clues.
A statement signed by presidential spokesman Keketa Masandi, dated 27th August, stated that the president and his wife left for Lebanon on a private visit. It also said that the first family would be there for only 1 week. Almost 3 weeks later, they are still not back home. This has led to all sorts of speculation, ranging from the sublime to the ridiculous. Then on the 14th September, the First Lady posted photos and a statement on Facebook, part of which reads thus: "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even heard, but must be felt with the heart. We are the Bios. Honeymoon mode activated in Byblos, one of the oldest cities in the world." This has triggered indignation from many here, who've called the first family insensitive to the reality on the ground. The main opposition APC party has reacted to this. Sidiya Tunis is their spokesman.
We see this as the biggest mockery and disrespect to the people of this country. Complete disregard also for the plight and the sufferings of the people of this country. I mean, at a time when The country is grappling with COVID-19. Our economy has been shattered. We see world leaders across ECOWAS holding meetings, discussing how to tackle COVID and rebuild our economies in an integrated manner. In all of this, our president is absent and he's out there on honeymoon.
But Information Minister Mohammed Rahman Swari says it's all much ado about nothing.
The president is on a private visit in Lebanon. I mean, we did put out a press release prior to his departure. This is in due deference to the taxpayers and the people who elected him president.
His wife has posted on social media that they are there on a honeymoon at a time when the country is in the middle of a pandemic.
I have not seen the post you refer to, but I'm quite aware that the president is on a private visit.
Make I interrupt. Now we go small, yeah. Anyway, kudos to Mr. Umar Fofana. And again, the other day, like I say, I'm a bit disappointed at Mr. Soare, because Mr. Soare have this tendency, even when you call him, oh, I not see at 8. Mr. Soare gets selective seeing. Somebody who have been put in high pedestal. Mr. Soare, they see what he wants to see. You know, come on now. You not see that post there? Are you kidding me? You know, and no, just go further. It's just craziness. The way the response was just unbelievable. Like, you know, it's Mr. Swari himself not a kind of like make things cold. Unfortunately, the way I see how he done they behave, where they don't bring major concern to Sierra Leonean. Madam Matuke, I'm so sorry to hear that. We're so glad that you're here. Sorry, and we pray that you get speedy recovery, honey. So now we take note on that. That is rather unfortunate. You know, like, how you go say you not see that day? Or if you not see her now, Mr. Umar will not go live for tell you say, now so the first lady say. So now, what thing will be you don't take now for now you talk to Sierra Leoneans, then they act cool. But certain thing the way they talk, it's like they make people they feel like for saying they're full, and they hats they want. Because if Mr. Umar will don't tell you say this don't then this woman in page, not to lie now that woman then I say self put her. Okay, talk to them now. Say, okay, well, maybe there's an error somewhere. But I will get back to the public for see waiting we go say further in regards to that. But when it be left, now that's them. It's we say na private. And waiting at the word private when it comes to the presidency. I mean, if you get for go on vacation, tell them point blank, say I'm going on vacation. I will be back in the next week. Then say now 1 week. Now we don't go 3 weeks later. So Sierra Leoneans have the right to be concerned. And if then they say missing in action, and excuse me, it seems like I'm having allergic reaction. I'm so sorry. I call them. You're not gonna just be so obnoxious, or many go define them as, excuse me, like how they say the other day, arrogant in the way you they address the nation, because they do have right to speak. Whether you like it or not, I can always say after God, the money where the party use. Elect na honeymoon and go now, or whatever the case may be now, it has to do with Sierra Leone. If for presidents, not the presidents of the republic, we're not gonna question and we're not gonna care. But they govern we, so we have to ask, and people have the right to speak. People they angry beaucoup. So if somebody said they pa honeymoon, then angry beaucoup na the country, fet they this and that. Why you for be angry? Why you for be reluctant? That's all part of you holding your position as a spokesperson. You know, public speaking, your mannerism, the way how they relate to people. It can make the administration to or break the administration. And you are somebody that I feel say you can always talk to people then with respect. But it's right unfortunate. You know, you hear the anger, you hear the sarcasm, you hear the you know, like belittling Sierra Leonean. You can't do that. Oh, you can always say, oh, it's a surprise to me. But we'll get back to it now, because waiting them it say we they say then they go for a private thing, but this come as a surprise to me. That's now it don't go down to honeymoon. You understand? Now that's not for be the positive reaction of you where Mr. Umar they doing job as a journalist. He won't get the fact. So it's your place now to respect him and respect Sierra Leonean. You know, because when you speak to Mr. Omar, you're speaking to Sierra Leonean. And they represent Sierra Leone. So it's just rather unfortunate. No, continue for listening as we analyze.
in Lebanon, and during the private visit, you could choose to do many things,
including being on a honeymoon with the nation in this kind of a situation, the global pandemic and the economic crunch,
including taking your soulmates out to lunch, to dinner.
You see that? Sarcasm. The man they ask and say, acknowledge the fact that you saying that we're on pandemic. You don't lock people then down, say then they're on lockdown. Come on now. Then they're on lockdown. They're not able to live their life like how they want to because we're still there in the state of emergency. State of emergency, then you they go on a honeymoon. Then Mr. Umar, they try to get the things. Then for now you be considerate in terms of you delivery. You still they insist say yes. They give sarcastic remarks say yes. You like you want to go on a lunch. You can do that. Come on now. That is very unfortunate. You know, represent the office rights. You know, represent the administration rights, and it's a big slap and disrespect to us as Sierra Leonean. This has nothing to do with the First Lady, but definitely has everything to do with the Information Minister. And the minute where I say, this man who have been so respect, they tell people, they say they get bokuto. People have to talk. They get for cry, they get for whine, because things are not going right. What has been promised is not attached to the reality. So they get for talk, they get for grumble. You know, because this one, and the papa and the mommy, they of the country where God don't give them that assignment day. You see? Now continue.
And anything else. But I can assure you, even as the president is away, he continues to think Sierra Leone, he continues to drink.
How you go say continue for things Sierra Leone? We cannot, like I say, somebody asked me a similar question yesterday. We cannot trust the process unless we see the progress. Only when we see the progress, then we can trust the process. How we don't know say the part they think of Sierra Leone when we know they get press release, what usa ide. For now, we know say, okay, there's a lot of rumors. I don't play those garbage rumors, A, X, Y, and D, and so, and this and that. Until Ina give with the reality. Ina know the reality, but Ina they hide them from we as Sierra Leonean. We have the right to know. We have the right to know. You see? So, you cannot say it is things Sierra Leone without us seeing the obvious. You cannot say it is things Sierra Leone if we First Lady, where of course we try to forgive, you understand, go make a statement, say, in then a honeymoon. Come on. How can you say they think Sierra Leone? We look at that, it's like then they enjoy their own life. They give a damn about Sierra Leone. Excuse my language, folks. So how can you say that? Welcome, Mr. Hassan Mansell. Welcome, Mr. Sanko Abubakar. Mr. Lawrence Fox. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Okay, I think I acknowledge the rest. Okay, no, listen to the rest.
Dream Sierra Leone, and he continues to do those things that make this country move forward. That is why he's been able to.
So, what's in them things and they know Siba?
Break in much needed resources, and
they say they bring more resources. How will they attach that to reality? Also, with the students in there, so we don't see youths I call and training school. We don't see say the youths they stop. They look just the other day. Not so even the opposition, the main supporter of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Then they cry. How you go say they connect the dots, Mr. Suare? You get for afraid God. When we talked the last time, I said that. I say please get the fearness of Allah, because you know they serve Mutama, they serve God. You know, when you die tomorrow, you understand, or when any of we die, now God will they go answer to. But you know, go say everything okay, they go rosy and this and that. Then even the men of supporters, and then they cry for pain. Then they cry, then they feel neglect, then they feel like nothing is getting done on their behalf. Come on, Mr. Suare.
He continues to be involved in the daily governance of the state.
How that man will continue for involved in daily governance where they miles away. These are all deliberate I call them. Now this I can call manipulative speech, because you're trying to treat Sierra Leoneans they're like a fool. Like they don't know, they don't get like, and we're classed as number one intelligence when it comes to the West African countries. So how you go tell we say I call them the party do something with yourself. No, continue back.
And that's the point. We believe and trust the judgment of His Excellency. He has worked his every energy out over the period.
Whose energy where the paddle work? I know say we don't promise we tap a lapa, we not see it. Whose energy? The rest now where they don't give it now for the students and back then come, it go yang. Then I see the other day they say chief minister don't get farm where don't make agriculture. What I think the first thing I think I say something that they rest and then they take full way back. So they don't go change the bag them, then they say chief minister. Come on now, Sarah Lynn is not stupid, you know.
And so for me, if he chooses to go on a private visit and he uses that period to have royal deserved rest, we could not have asked for more. So we will.
Nobody know they say that this panel go rest. But at the same time, when they go tell Sarah say they go for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks vacation. If you know well again, it can say how they go on medical leave. You understand? Nobody no go like come because person not well, you know well. The president of was it Nigeria? He been there out, he been get for go do some procedure for 3 months. And not go for hide and find people them. American, so when anything like that happen, and they make them, hey, this president, we all go sit down, they pray. You understand? This president get for go and pass so and so. He get right emergency this and that. Look at Bill Clinton. Will not be even they as an active president where he be not retired, where he gets that bypass. They make a known to the public. Nobody need they pray for sick if that's the case or any other issue. I just they make no man not saying that that's not the case. But you don't need for hide from Sierra Leoneans then because you don't need the position. Are you not the papa of that nation of the nation, you know?
Expect to see a very invigorated President Bill return to work with renewed vigor and vitality in coming days.
The First Lady's use of social...
You see, then words they are so all they can, just like how they can do in terms of campaign period, the manifesto, use them big English, then for make confuse them and then a Congo markets or where they that make say, hey, this is don't land book. You understand? Not so that one make again. We just want to connect the reality now, the promise and the reality. Like I say, we cannot trust the process if we not see the progress, and not by words, but rather by action.
Media has almost always been controversial, to put it mildly. Fatima Bio, the award-winning actress who has starred alongside Nollywood A-listers like Genevieve Naji, is believed by some to be the country's most influential first lady of all time. Loved and loathed with it.
Mr. Umar himself, you overlap. No talk to you overlap. Waiting, first lady in your history for then and Nollywood, he work with the best, have to do with this issue how they go on. You understand, eh? Waiting it happen the best if we get for say the first lady get for be the best now or not the best, so it get for happen at the end of the where the what is self we all or as they go we they analyze them, then we as Sierra Leoneans go decide that. But you know go talk them thing and they like it don't be Bobby Brown in backup singer now or Michael Jackson in dancer now. It's irrelevant to what thing they go on now. You see? So that side of Mr. Omar, you say you overlap.
Passion. Her supporters see her as a charming lady whose commitment to the vulnerable and her husband's success is extraordinary. Critics, however, see the 39-year-old as a...
You see Mr. Omar, you say you overlap. Is a first lady committed to the vulnerable. Okay, so they said they try, but again, like I say, we're going to monitor all that, not only one section, but all the people them, like where Liberia do wearing, they make sure say they cater to all Liberians. No matter if they west, east, north, or south. That's when we will say that would be the defining moment where we will say all man benefits, not to just one side, but all man and every picking. So to the point, all man gets free education from primary now, take go up and then give them back transportation money back again for them. You understand? So now that we go say at that time we go say succeed, you know, because all man don't benefit from it.
Lady Macbeth, whose ambition could put her husband on thin ice.
And that's Umaru Fofana reporting from Freetown, NC.
Yeah. He can put a husband in ambition on thin ice. Yes. So first lady, and so you know now that in the back for Mr. Umaru. So basically I can always say and so me on word make it say your action or your reaction or your interaction can make you or break you. And at the end of the day, you can make your husband for they succeed in this in thing where you don't struggle. You don't struggle for say I want to see myself as president of the republic one day, and God don't get now the opportunity. So now it's your place based on your reaction, your action, your behavior to we. But this is a starting point. I want to tell you plenty thank you for the fact that you acknowledge we as a nation for the first time. You say you love we and you care for all Sierra Leone. That is a beautiful beautiful and it's worth celebrating. And I pray that it continue that way, wherein you not go backwards and say I care for JBS or I care for APC, I care for SLPP, but rather Sierra Leonean. Beautiful, beautiful First Lady. I want to share, like I say earlier, not acknowledge other folks, and I want to share something when I advise for everybody will go benefit, including myself. Mr. Saleh, Madam Saleh Kamara, welcome, Madam, welcome. Okay, you say benefit First Lady brought to our people is mob justice. Well, we hope say don't learn from this. I believe so they engage in this platform. First Lady they watch, and I believe say go become a better her. And from what's it all right today, I hope say go get towards that trend, and we will continue for celebrating when he do well. And if it geared towards the opposite as well, we will remind them. We will continue for remind them for say that we're here and we expect the best from them. You know, Madam Tigi Kabad, the boot licking in the country is too much. That is why the politicians don't care about the masses. I think you're trying to say. I agree. I absolutely agree. Hi, Madam Martha Bangura. Welcome. Madam Fatmata Conte, they are deceiving the people of Salon. They see black, they call it orange. Sad. I agree. I agree. And when you do that, you're not making room for progress. You're not making room to make change the mistakes we they make. Okay. Madam Irene Lester, Umar will have to ensure that he pays the SLPP. Well, Mr. Umar went here again, so I'm for careful. Madam Saleh Umar is securing his position. That is why. Okay, thank you, Mr. Clifford Namadingo Manjali. No can disrespect to that West. Oh God. Okay, so Mr. Karim, no can fit now. So you say you don't go andula na AYVS, so you don't pass from one to another for can fit. Oh man, love you, Madam Khadija. You are unique. God bless you. I love you right back, Madam Sanusi. Amanatu Sanusi. Mr. Ronald Abu Bangura, you guys need to come on ground. I don't trust most of you out there in the diaspora preaching democracy and the rule of law. You don't have to trust we, but you can trust that we see what's in the ground at the ground, whether we did it or not, and we speak on it accordingly. Yeah? And we will speak the truth, sir. Welcome, sir. Mr. Abdul, I love this woman, always puts on my tail. Alhamdulillah, Allah be praised. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Energy to kill the nation of Sierra Leone. Let's hope that's not the case. Excuse me. Let's see, Mr. Abu Bakar, we're really disappointed to Madabio government. Okay, with Madabio. Okay, I think you're trying to say with Madabio. What else? Okay, so now play the one where they refer to, and then I also want that we go start the. Do you think, Mr. Alex Smith? Welcome, welcome. Okay, okay. Now read more. Madam Tigi, something fishy is going on. You must prove right or wrong one day. Yeah, we'll go see, watch and see. Mr. Alex Smith, welcome again. Okay, Mr. Ronald Abu, he said, do you think most of these politicians believe in the existence of God? Well, it's up to them. It's hard for me to determine that, you know. I guess based on their behavior, we go determine to a certain extent. But some people then can do bad, but yet still in the serve God. So I don't know. Okay, Mr. K.S. Shaw, welcome. Or Madam, they are fake, just fake and liars. The wonderful Mr. Congolese Sako, welcome, sir. Hope you do feel much better. We get you in prayers. I like the blackhead wrap. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Labo Labo, Bobo Labo, thank you. Welcome, sir. Hi to you all there. Okay. comment. Thank you, Mr. Sheku Siddiq. Welcome. Okay. Madam or Mr. Dooney Cole, welcome, sir. If he's thinking about Sierra Leone, why did he went away at this critical time or crucial time? Absolutely, good question. Yeah. Okay, Rado is very arrogant. Thank you, Mr. Sanko, for your input. Mr. Florence said these people are irresponsible. Madam Bintu, so annoying. Hold on one second. Let's see. So annoying with the way he respond. I think they referred to the information minister. They have failed our country. We will never forgive them. Well, no, be a small and no fine woman. We had to forgive and see where that's going to lead away. Because if we hold back, it go hurt we and in the end, and not going to be good for our nation. That's what she said. I saw it on her page. She meant to do it. It's Fatima will not change. Madam Khadi Tarali. Well, I hope she does. I hope she really change for the benefit of the nation and herself and her husband. Greetings once again, Mr. Hassan Mansour. Madam Fatima Korma, she's just saying this because the international committee is watching them. Tricking us smoke. If she's real, the Donald Trump is real. Well, let's think positive. Let's think positive. Madam Mariama Ibrahim, he lies too much. I think you're talking about the information minister. Mr. Kalon, welcome once again, sir. Thank you for your kind words. So, make a play that video. Some words of wisdom. Some words of wisdom where we all go benefit from. Not only the first lady, not only the president, not only the cabinet member, but for we all, because someday maybe we go put in the position wherein maybe we get to be responsible for many, and hope that we go think about these things and do right by people where we they lead. Okay, so Madam Saleh Kamara say fall in your Liberia. Oh, Mr. Sule Jamina, thanks for the great job. We are following you from Liberia. Well, thank you so much. Liberia in the house. Welcome, sir. Madam Saleh, when are they thinking to let our people free? Information minister is not competent. Congratulations, First Lady. Hello, Mr. Dumbia, Sequence Dumbia, welcome. Madam Bintuba, I am glad you tell Fatima the truth. All we want from her is to respect Sierra Leoneans. Look at the way Samira Buwami, Second Lady of Ghana, behave in public. Thank you for your input. I believe say it don't reach First Lady, and I believe say we'll go see change, God willing. Mr. Clifford, okay, Madam Adama, Khadija, you go surprise the bomb was Fatima go Lego back. He said I go surprise with the bomb with Fatima go Lego back. Well, we hope say not go Lego bomb again. Let's see. Let's hope not. If so, then I give up, and then we'll go just continue with the analysis. Let's hope not, we pray for the best. Mr. Okay, so now I play this to us, so then they come right back.
Now, the certificate and the education has its place, but guess what? The real things that will separate you outside: your character, your personality, how you handle human beings, your ability to respond to situations, your ability to be creative in every impossible situation, your ability to engage with human beings with respect and a sense of dignity, knowing that every human being, rich or poor, small or big, counts. That not your neighbors, not the son of the minister or the son of the governor that you know, no. That the son of your house help, the son of your father's driver, that the gatesman in your house, every single human being that you will meet will count in your life because you do not know where you will meet them again. Human beings are mobile. They change form every season. Thus, the rich or the poor man at your gate could have an exceedingly smart, naturally smart son who does not have the opportunity, but who is able to apply for scholarship into Covenant and get through it and apply through British Council for a scholarship to Cambridge, and comes through it and comes back and is the only graduate from their segment of their state. And when they're allocating something for their state, he becomes the star. And before you know it, he's sitting in a place where even you, with all your opportunities, you haven't sat. But if you did not greet him well before, because you think you belong to a certain social class, then you have missed the opportunity of a lifetime. Because human beings are mobile. You must treat every human being like a treasure of God that they are. Everywhere you will be in life, every place you will go, there will be a man or a woman speaking for you or against you. And it will be about when they encountered you, what legacy you left with them. So in your walk of life, realize that human beings count. And it's not about who they are now. It's about who they can be that you do not know. Because even you do not know just how far the Lord will take you or the places you will sit. You will have a sense of it, but time will always unfold and reveal many things.
And I welcome back. Wasn't that beautiful? Make we re-echo to some of the words them way a reminder way. Now we treat everybody like I can always say, regardless of where you find yourself, in terms of your political affiliation, or if even that mamina Bombay Market, or I call on Kuton Road, or wherever, they for still get equal respect as that of the one where they in a parliament or where hold the title of a minister. That mommy we don't walk, it don't sell in pepper, it don't I call it educate in picking them say to the points them picking, and they now don't get to that point of being an MP, an honorable or minister or a president, and the list goes on. Everybody should be respected regardless of their position, their title, whether they clean the streets, whether they are your assistant while you there as a first lady or the president or the minister. I believe I can always say God can change anything at any time, and no condition is permanent. And I will play the other one again where we for remember whose kind cup we belong. I always I can't say it will be redundant here for no remember. So this woman, it talk about character, it talk about personality, the ability to respond respectfully, treat people with dignity, and the list goes on. It gives some reference, like I can always say, sometimes they maybe Suzanne gets a blessing param, you know want support Suzanne because you believe say, oh, Suzanne now naim God don't put there that. But you don't know say something maybe where you support Suzanne, when Suzanne gets to even the destination where they look at, or with the goals and where they try to accomplish, Suzanne will remember say, I've been get one sister or one brother, we've been dated for me, so make also help them climb the ladder. But because of the hearts and the bad, or you begin to discriminate Suzanne, then at the end of the day, like how I can always say, when they say you are sick, sometimes you own a sick then at the hands of Suzanne, meaning you blessing. So now you don't make bad that's past Suzanne now. Suzanne don't continue now, God don't bless them, and not gonna ever think of you because you know say you were one of the people that will want try for put and down, or you treat out disrespect because that same day they send a Bombay markets, or they sell pepper, or you see how they take water, or you say kerosene here, so if you say not be ever gets the opportunity for reach to even that level now, you see. So in your case, when you look at yourself, and even with sitting presidents, it give a video where they talk about humble beginning. So if God don't make you don't get so there, now you for continue for hold on to that ladder and make them possible for now all the other one and back climb that ladder like how you said in climber. Well, not take the ladder now, all man for done. You understand? That is the same thing as that of with First Lady. Example of what the young lady what they call China Nikki, the rather unfortunate thing what happened to that lady, I understand say politics had to do with her. sincerely. He win the competition, and God bless Zainab Sheriff. He try for make the girl gets all in benefits we supposed to get upon winning, but then because of manipulation and power, then take her away from her, which is very bad and in a sin. But when God say it go come out outside of the republic, it go come out, and one fine day maybe it could be one of the MP, the future MP. So no condition is permanent. Not take something from somebody where God don't give. You understand? And not look down on somebody maybe because they dance to you tune, or you tell them for do something, agree, or not get affiliation in any type of politics, or if even it belong to on other side of politics. Not me say you for reprimand them because now some see where you work hard for, and if they say we see somebody work for you forgive them. Mr. Sule, I madam, my name is Selu. Okay, I am from Keneme and I live in Liberia. I always follow your show, but next time please put your topic on screen. Okay, Mr. Sule, he actually there on the screen, but maybe I will kind of like cut and paste for now you could see him, yeah? So basically, we try for compliments the first lady at the same time too, where they try to give also some concerns them in the process as to X, Y, and Z. So I hope I answer that question there. I mean you concern Mr. Sheku Khadija, do you think the bio government will lead us to success in Mama Salon? We need sweet salon again. You need to change your plans for better salon. Well, they patiently wait. We they take everything a day at a time and see who side in the lead way. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. J. Yeah. If you follow this platform, try for follow and also like the page, Mr. Sule, so that way you go able for the get you could able to get first-hand news in terms of or updates in terms of like we show when they come on or waiting at the topic. We can always get like advance notice, except if it's in a situation where bad, but we can always get first-hand advance notice. Sorry, could not agree with you more. Thank you, Mr. Abdul. Okay, the response to Madam Adama. This is what we refer to First Lady of a civilized country, and we have the complete opposite, with no sense of humor and no sense of empathy to the destitute and helpless populace struggling to make ends meet. I believe say, Mr. George, thank you for your input. I believe say with a hope say go change and with a look into that. We all a work in progress. Hello, beautiful Khadija. Thank you, Mr. Kunku. Well done for helping Fatima Bio to shape up to a real classy womanhood. But don't forget so Fatima it changed. Is probably humble maybe due to Bio's didn't say what we're here watching and telling her hard facts. Thank you so much. Yeah, we pray that she change for the best. Thank you, Madam Matsum. Once again, we hope so you feel better soon. So you're just doing great in bringing out these moral lesson on your platform. Thank you, Madam Asanatu W. Welcome, Madam. Okay. Oh, thank you, Madam Bintu. Thank you. Sorry about your allergic reaction. Yeah, it seemed like they are bugging me small. Okay, so yeah, so I think say we don't kind of like land to the second part where I believe say we get a lot of things then for discuss. We don't get some engagements on this platform on different occasion where, like I say, prior to the pandemic, where it gets to we country, as soon as we hear about the pandemic, we do something with non-profits back home, United for Salon, where we've been the very first way go and educate for Abbey College for on the pandemic, within the steps they're waiting for take as preventive measures for protect themselves. At that time, we're not been get any coronavirus na the Republic, and unfortunately, slowly we begin get cases then day. So. And the other thing we have been do with one of we educational session was an audio for caution Sierra Leoneans them, like I've been speak earlier. Yeah, like I've been say earlier that yeah, I've been talking that audio. They say like no, be caution with any vaccine, whether they go for volunteer or for gift free. If it's in a case where it's a trial vaccine, we they encourage Sierra Leoneans not to take it because your safety. In the example of polio, the term where secondly, okay, okay, second lady of Ghana. Until the first lady have a decent PR team, I'm afraid she's never going to change. Mr. Mr. Manso. Well, let's see. Yeah, I think they really need a PR for Guidam. Absolutely. Absolutely. Madam Aisatuka Ba, welcome, welcome, madam. So, Miss Binta Ba, Second Lady of Ghana, Haja Samira, B is same age as Fatima. She talked to Ghanaian with respect and she's down to earth. She never posts all sorts of things on her platform. Sierra Leoneans do not hate Fatima. They welcome her with open hold on. They welcomed her with open arms, but she decided to pay them back with disrespect. I pray that Allah will change her. Amen, amen. Would they pray that too? Would they pray that too? Mr. Truesome J. Khadija praying for someone that is publicly saying she probably might not change. Do not worthy of prayer. I think say maybe using part of that quote. I wish she could have omitted that part, but let's just still stay optimistic and see how it goes. Khadija, could you please extend invitation to people like First Lady Fatima Biola, Lawrence Lima, Mr. Rahman Soare to have one of the discussion and try to understand their leadership style. So let me start with Mr. La Lawrence Lima. Several attempts in trying to reach him, with even in Facebook, all failed. In terms of Mr. Soare, multiple invitation. Either he's traveling, either he just come, either there's a lot of busy X, Y, and Z. So I have made multiple attempts, and I will continue for do so, sir. And then in terms of First Lady, I have not had that opportunity to extend invitation, but given the obvious of me being at a constructive criticum, I don't know if it go welcome the idea, but I will do that, and I hope it go welcome. Now we will get better understanding of not waiting only with a C on a wall, but waiting really it go mean or wish for Sierra Leoneans, hopefully. So I will do that, Mr. Patrick. Thank you so much. Khadija, please add me to your other platform. I will do so. I think you refer to me personal page. I will do so, madam. No problem. Okay. So like I just say now we go to the pandemic issue, the coronavirus. So we talk about the say we all agree that prevention is better than cure, and I go encouraging, and then I'll go back again and revisit that because there was a lot what we talk about on that video there. Some of the things again what I will try for reshare in terms of like how do we do like prevent. Okay, so even with the hand sanitizer, I come across a video where somebody been sent for me where about a couple weeks back, but I mean wait for the right time for bring that up, where we get educational session. Even with the hand sanitizer, we get to be careful because sometime again there's a lot of how you call them, reaction we can come with time in terms of health wise, and then in terms of, so we don't get some cases then say it can be flammable, wherein it will cause fire. So we get to be very careful with time as well. So some of the things that I've been sharing with you in the past, in the example of this Lysol, like if you didn't ose, okay, in the Republic of Sierra Leone, so most of the things then sometimes I know we'll get in there, or I don't know if I will get in and then supermarkets them, but if you do so, the one thing I know you do have is the hand sanitizer. That you definitely have. And with the hand sanitizer, because one of my adopted daughter, it been go get some. So if you can afford it, I think it's 10,000 different bottle, but before it was like a little bit less, and then as the pandemic they go, then be kind of like it's the price them small. So if you ever get that one day, just for like where to go, not ton, you can use them. But the one thing will critical and very important now for wash your hand as much as you can. Soap and water are more important than even the sanitizer. So the one other thing, let's just say for the home, or like say if you don't work now, say like the one away they're working at the medical field, this is very critical. And for now we talk about that. The other thing is that I can always say I can try forget some of me me updates na Center for Disease Control or the Mayo Clinic. Those are all credible sites where you can go and try for get updates, especially the Center for Disease or the WHO World Health Organization website as well. You can get credible information there. This they call them Lysol basically, like say for an instance you come on a job, you're working at a medical field, or if not even necessarily not a medical field, I think you're not even see so anyhow, so like basically like where you can't force now the also you find you take you spray them now your shoes, because what they do, they instantly kill any kind of germs, you know, different thing, not only the coronavirus. You just spray your shoes. And then what I can always advise, if you enter your house, it's best that you find a specific area where they actually left your shoes, where you know will bring a can to inside the house, because then you don't know what you don't waka, and especially definitely not your bedroom. And if you really get carpets in the house, you definitely don't want to bring your shoes to the house. You know, it should be a good habit of anybody not for bringing shoes in the house. So again, this is Lysol. I don't know if you're not the same. If I can get some delay. If you're not the same, let me know please. Okay, I think so. Saying okay, so that's Lysol. And then this one, so you get different type of hand sanitizer. I can like for try for buy big bottle. If you have big families, nice, you get big bottle. So then get, and you also get for read so then you can say anything after, I don't know if it's 60%, I think it's 60% alcohol. The more alcohol the better it is. You want to make sure so you read the label for make sure so you get the right thing. I call the other thing back again where I've been sharing with Tina in the past. We get another the same Lysol was showing us, so you get the one when I like they clean the no, actually not the Lysol, the Clorox, you get the Clorox wipes. This wipe here, so like basically in the house, your bathroom, the kitchen, the counter, different at the place. Now your house, you can use this Clorox wipe for basically ensure that, let's say God forbid you don't go touch things them outside, or you bring your grocery inside, maybe it can nice, you kind of like you use that wipe stay for even the outside of it. It's very strong, so please I can advise that you use them with gloves. Do not use it without gloves, especially given the obvious, if you have sensitive skin like myself, please do not use it without gloves, you know, and too much of that, if it go through, you can cause some other damage, so please be careful. This again I've been showing like different one. This now like a hand wipes. Let's say if you're out, you know, obviously you know get access to water. You always forget this now, you pack a book if you can. I don't know if they get an a salon, you always get an you pack a book wherein you can, or if man they not get pack a book, they can put in a car, or like in the places of Sierra Leone, or like say United Kingdom where they do more of public transportation. Maybe you can put in your back pockets wearing or your front pockets, depending on how big your pants is. Or I don't know, you know, they call them trousers. So basically like if water no day or sanitizer no day, because this is also like a hand sanitizer, but it's in a form of wipe, and get all type of different type where you go use for kind of like clean your hand. You get for clean as much as you can periodically, because now we get for leave with this with this unfortunate pandemic, so it's just about managing it, like just like way somebody they live with trying for cope with malaria living in Africa. So it's just following all the necessary precaution as to how you will go about for prevent them. So Mr. Patrick, it's a how we in Sierra Leone could have access to buy some of these items. So now I've been to talk earlier. So basically, like I've been to say that I'm not sure if I'll get, I'm not say some of the things saying I get in terms of the hand sanitizer, but I don't know if you go look at them international I call and again supermarkets them or them private one them, and then you ask them what you know say bang then things, then they come out from overseas and see if then they carry some of them thing there. So but I do know that you have hand sanitizer, that I know for sure. Like I say, my adopted daughter, now I'm gonna get some for my mom. So and I get on there, and it wasn't expensive at all. Of course, the one thing back again one forget, this is from the wonderful Republic of Sierra Leone. Max up, max up, max up. No, not taken for granted. Now we mask up. You know, max up, max up. Yeah, this way. Max up, max it up. Yeah, so because if in case somebody you go into public transportation, then somebody maybe get away, you don't know. So you having that mask, you protect yourself. Let's say God forbid somebody sneeze, you don't protect your nose, you don't protect your mouth, because that is all areas where possibility can be the sneeze or the bacteria go just get into your system, which not gonna be good. So I can always say this too for the house. These are all things, and of course this again, I'm not sure Sierra Leone, but we were then I saw this again for we bathroom them, like the side where they say the water tank, you can just put on there now like a tablet where it be say you take one tablet, or this one in another able to see, I don't know. It seems like it's a bit blurry, right? Let's see. I don't know if you're not gonna see it now. Okay, it seems a bit blurry. Sorry, guys. A Chlorus bleach, yeah, the tablet. So basically, you just say detach. You take one. You put an inside. You put an inside the how you call them, the toilet bowl, and obviously each time when you flush, it basically Clorox is so wonderful because it kill all if even the person have HIV or AIDS, it kill them, you know. Then you get the one where this wire so where they use in terms of like what you could say white text, you use them for your clothing, and then also you can sometimes use it for the house as well, provided that you don't have this one where this one I the cleaning one. So I don't know if I get this back in a salon. If I not get and I obviously get the bleach per se. This one I just showing her. Maybe I can use it and I get to read the label, or I follow the Center for Disease Control where they tell you the specific amount where you for use and mix some for there it not gonna be toxic. And please be mindful, all these chemical are very toxic, so you therefore know how you use them, then not cause any further complication or other health issue. Please, please, please. Let's see. Patience me small. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just. Okay. So this is not the Clorox again. I don't know if you're not the same. It might be blurry. Anything green. Okay. And then, okay, I think you're not able to see them. And then this now rubbing alcohol as well. I believe saying I get on there. I don't know how they call an term again. Rubbing alcohol. Yes, yes, Mr. Manso, that is excellent. Yes, it's a three important steps. Obviously, in terms of preventive measures, it's a wash your hand, and that is absolute number one. And then it's a wear your mask, which is true, and then maintain social distancing. Absolutely true. So like now, not take for granted. Where basically sometimes that we can see even we big one them back home, then they make that mistake they wearing and they still kind of like I call them, and they still go without mask. And I think say in terms of the distance too, it's a bit too close for comfort given the obvious of what's in they go on now that we country day. So I want to play some precaution thing, and then I also want to play, as a matter of fact, not play the one for from United Kingdom coming from a Prime Minister. There would they go from there.
In England, from Monday, we're introducing the rule of 6. You must not meet socially in groups of more than 6, and if you do, you will be breaking the law. This will apply in any setting, indoors or outdoors, at home or in the pub. The ban will set out in law and it will be enforced by the police. And anyone breaking the rules risks being dispersed, fined, and possibly arrested. This single measure replaces both the existing ban on gatherings of more than 30 and the current guidance on allowing 2 households to meet indoors. Now you only need to remember the rule of 6. There will be some limited exemptions. For example, if a single household or support bubble is larger than 6, then obviously they can still gather. COVID-secure venues like places of worship, gyms, restaurants, hospitality venues can still hold more than 6 in total. Within those venues, however, there must not be individual groups larger than 6, and groups must not mix socially or form larger groups. Education and work settings are unaffected. COVID-secure weddings and funerals can go ahead up to a limit of 30 people, and organised sport will still be able to proceed. As we found on previous occasions, this rule of 6 will of course throw up difficult cases. For example, 2 whole households will no longer be able to meet if they would together exceed the limit of 6 people. And I'm sorry about that, and I wish that we did not have to take this step. But as your Prime Minister, I must do what is necessary to stop the spread of the virus and to save lives. Stop the spread of the virus.
And I welcome back. And now give me a second. Let me just
COVID-19 is not going to disappear. It's going to be around for at least 2 years, and a lot of people are scared for their health. But just as importantly, a lot of people are scared for their wallets and their money, including me. So what is going to happen? Here is my best guess. Money. There will be a lot less of it, so save it. Don't spend money on anything you don't need. Don't buy Starbucks coffee. Don't buy a car. Don't buy the stock market. It's gonna crash. Don't even buy that H&M t-shirt or that extra suit you don't need, because weddings won't be back for a while. Jobs. Many jobs are simply not coming back. Waiters, tour guides, hospitality industry. It's gonna take at least 2 years to get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos, people who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel, people with an IT degree, not a philosophy degree. And these skills are going to be so much more important in the future. Freelance. With 20% unemployment in the US, it's going to be a long way to get back to 5%. So this is the time to create your own job. Go online and teach the piano. Go online and offer your design services. Traditional city jobs are pretty much dead. Medicine. If you are not sure about studying medicine, then this is the time to do it. COVID-19 taught us the world needs you, the doctor and the nurse. The world doesn't need me. It doesn't need Gucci. It doesn't need all these travel influencers. We are not essential. You are. Patience. Once physical lockdown ends, a new one begins. And this one is gonna suck. Because it's going to be for 2 years. For 2 years. No more large gatherings like these. No more group tours. No more busy offices. No more full airplanes. And no more money flying around. This is the time to think different. Everything I mentioned above is possible if you are lucky. But if you are in the bottom 10% of society, it's impossible. Not everyone can afford to upskill or to even have a computer. That's why income inequality is about to go up. The rich will stay rich, the poor will get poorer, and the gap will go even wider. For the first time in decades, millions of people will enter poverty, not escape it. So,
all right. So, welcome back. So the very first one for the friends and family in the United Kingdom, and I agree with our Prime Minister say. I should say not gonna run in that already, or I don't get on through the news. But again, it's worth sharing. Wherein it talk about to get for limit to 6, it give exceptional to the places of work and education, even gym, and therefore they in an area of 6 part-time at a time. Then therefore enforce the law to the point that possible arrests can be made if for the ones that will not decide to abide by the rules set forth. The second one, it kind of like encourage, say, savings, a lot of savings, and essential workers will be more preferable, or in the case of essential worker, as in the case of a doctor, nurses, those type of folks obviously are more needed. And then he say other jobs no go really they example except like in the place of maybe the job as in IT, building a website, that type of stuff. I want to play another one for you now. They come right back.
In France, after a live discussion on a TV news channel between 2 doctors, they were talking about medical trials in relation to the coronavirus. One of the doctors suggested that potential new treatment against COVID-19 should be tested first in Africa, but the phrasing of his question and the answer by the second doctor has been described by many as shocking and horrific, with both men being accused of racism. For more on the story, I'm joined now in Paris by journalist Catherine Giliardi. Good morning to you, Catherine. Can you first tell us what was said by the 2 doctors who we're not naming in this live discussion?
Good morning. Yes, the 2 doctors were actually talking about clinical trials for a vaccine against the coronavirus, and in particular those trials which focus on the anti-tuberculosis vaccine called the BCG. One is the head of a Paris hospital resuscitation unit, and he's often used by the French television as a consultant. He asked a fellow doctor, if I can be provocative, shouldn't this trial be done in Africa, where there are no masks, no treatments, no resuscitation? A bit like it is done for studies on AIDS with prostitutes, African prostitutes. We try things because we know that they are highly exposed and that they do not protect themselves. And the other doctor, who is a researcher at the INSERM, the main research body on health in France, agreed, saying, "You're all right. We are actually thinking about a parallel trial in Africa." So as you said, the reactions to this discussion of the French doctors on television were really strong. The discussion was first spotted by a French rap singer, and very quickly other peoples on Twitter reacted, as a researcher, for example, in gender and race studies, who said the female bodies, poor, radicalized, or more than ever reduced their function as guinea pigs, as being worthless. And the anti-racist organization SOS Racisme said it will seize the TV regulation body, and actually other people have done that, individuals, and will consider prosecution. So yes,
wow.
The reaction was very strong.
A very strong reaction, but it beggars belief why it would be said, because it was really interesting when you said how he had posed the question. He actually sort of apologizes first and says, this is a very, provocative question. It beggars belief then why he went ahead and asked it.
Well, because actually it is true, some randomized trials on prostitutes have been done in Africa in 2005, especially in Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, and Cambodia, with one group of prostitutes actually receiving the molecule to fight against AIDS, and the other one taking a tablet, which was a placebo with the same appearance but containing no active ingredients. And ACT UP thinking about a parallel trial in Africa. So as you said, the reactions to this discussion of the French doctors on television were really strong. The discussion was first spotted by a French rap singer, and very quickly other peoples on Twitter reacted, as a researcher, for example, in gender and race studies, who said the female bodies, poor, radicalized, or more than ever reduced their function as guinea pigs, as being worthless. And the anti-racist organization SOS Racisme said it will seize the TV regulation body, and actually other people have done that, individuals, and will consider prosecution. So yes,
wow.
The reaction was very strong.
A very strong reaction, but it beggars belief why it would be said, because it was really interesting when you said how he had posed the question. He actually sort of apologizes first and said...
Then on the vaccines issue, there was, I think, a comment last week from some couple of scientists who said the testing ground for the new vaccines will be Africa. To be honest, I was so appalled, and it was a time when I said, when we needed solidarity, this kind of racist remarks actually would not help. It goes against the solidarity. Africa cannot and will not be a testing ground for any vaccine. We will follow all the rules to test any vaccine or therapeutics all over the world using exactly the same rule. Whether it's in Europe, Africa, or wherever, we will use the same protocol, and if there is a need to be tested elsewhere, to treat human beings the same way, equally. And the hangover from a colonial mentality has to stop. And WHO will not allow this to happen. And it was a disgrace, actually, and appalling to hear during the 21st century from scientists that kind of remark. And we condemn this with the strongest terms possible. But we assure you that this will not happen in Africa and will not happen elsewhere in any country. Proper protocols will be followed and human beings will be treated as human beings because we are all human beings. Then, after saying this, the vaccine development, we're addressing two issues, and we will be announcing as soon as possible, hopefully during this week, a big initiative to accelerate the research and development and production of vaccines, and also design mechanisms for equitable distribution of the vaccines. Distribution of the vaccines.
Welcome back. So I love what's in this man say from WHO. This is an old video, but it's worth going back for remind we of we self own obligation to ourselves and that of we family them back home, where it say Africa not go be the testing ground. I love that. And it say we'll get for come out by that kind of we colonial masters the mentality type of what's in self, you know. So do ya like how we don't talk on before any vaccine come in a kind of like we will try for giving our updates, then test and I also force, then no say man it work for patients then we'll say okay, but please please be mindful. And I know say back in them days maybe some of we not been born yet or whatever the case may be, then we uncle auntie them then go test them with this polio vaccine, and many of them gets very bad reaction where they become handicapped for the rest of them life, you know. So I want to be mindful. I also want to play another one with the hand sanitizer, which I be they talk for then I know say and I get for also be equally careful with hand sanitizer as well. They come right back.
Have any control over, and they don't inhibit those. One of those is the norovirus. Now, if your hand sanitizer doesn't contain alcohol, then it's likely to contain triclosan, which is a powerful antibacterial agent and often used in making pesticides. It is readily absorbed by the skin, which can directly impact thyroid function and can cause damage to the liver and muscles. Another thing, have you ever thought, a lot of us, especially now, immediately reach out for a hand sanitizer, use it, and then start eating something. Have you thought the kind of chemicals that you're consuming? Well, there are a lot of chemicals in hand sanitizers, and frequently consuming hand sanitizers because you don't wash your hands, you use a hand sanitizer instead, and then you use your hands to eat food. You're ingesting the hand sanitizer. Well, it can be very harmful for your immunity, counterproductive, especially for very young children. If kids constantly consume this product, then first it can lead to alcohol poisoning, and secondly, it can lower their immunity to such a level that the body's defense mechanism is in a constant fighting mode, which leads to weakened immunity. This can cause serious side effects when they grow older as well. These adults have a weak immune system and will be more vulnerable to diseases. Moreover, if your hand sanitizer is scented, that means it's loaded with toxins and chemicals. Synthetic fragrances contain phthalates, which are endocrine disruptors that mimic hormone and could alter genital development. So hand sanitizers don't just have these medical risks, but also certain physical impact as well if you use them. As we told you, that sanitizers contain alcohol, which make it highly flammable. So if putting alcohol on your hands, you go near any fire, it can cause some serious burns. One such incident had happened in Rewari, where a person had suffered 35% burns because he was in close proximity to a kitchen stove while using hand sanitizer on his clothes. There is a video that is circulating that seems to suggest a car in Delhi caught fire because a hand sanitizer kept in the car actually burst, leading to the car catching fire. Well, that's not a fact, it's untrue. However, if your sanitizer or hand sanitizer that is kept in the car is a big bottle, it's not airtight and is leaking, then vapors can keep accumulating in the car, making the car a small gas chamber. So all it possibly needs to start a fire is maybe a small spark somewhere, and these gases could then lead to a small fire within the car. So that's a fact, but no, hand sanitizers don't just burst into flames. A lot of you out there thinking that the best way to actually clean your masks that you're using is to dip them into sanitizer and clean them with your little bottle of hand sanitizer. Don't do that, because the vapors are then trapped in cloth, and when you wear your mask after attempting to clean the mask, the fumes would possibly cause nausea or even could lead to possible vomiting. So here is how you can prevent yourself. Wash your hands using soap and water. Keep the sanitizer away from children. Keep hand sanitizers stored in bottles in a cool and dry place. Keep it in a safe distance from the kitchen and never apply it before you're going to cook or even eat. Clean your mask with regular soap and water. So ultimately, yes, hand sanitizers at this point of time could be an essential commodity if you don't have water and soap within easy access. Because if you do, that should be your first priority. Wash your hands with soap before you use a hand sanitizer.
So, welcome back. Like I say, when it comes to hand sanitizer, that it be the last option, water and soap. Naim, we want to gear towards, if that is not in, at with disposal, with the travel, with the going at town, like in a salon, in the common house, in the going at town. Then from there, you will get your hand wipes, then your hand sanitizer, and the list goes on. It also giving a precaution, I call them, in terms of like taking the hand sanitizer to the kitchen, or use hand sanitizer before you go to the kitchen. It's a say accident or happen where somebody gets burned. So we don't want to do that as well. And look at the ingredients before you make a purchase. You want to make sure, say you buy one way now alcohol they use for makeup instead of the other one. They also talk about the side effects and what can cause in picking, as well as big pus in them, the immune system, as well as the muscle, the liver, and the list go, the thyroid as well. So some of these things, so they use for as a preventive measure. If it's not the right way we use them or not the right ingredients, it can also cause what's safe. And one thing that I can tell me picking there or me safe, as soon as I come out, like I don't use hand sanitizer. The minute you enter home, you definitely get for wash your hand, wash your hand, wash your hand. I've been also give educational topic on how the correct way for wash your hand as well. No, just gonna more put the soap quick, go inside and come out. No, you get for left hand day. I think it was 60 seconds. I don't know if that changed. The medical hand wash within the they suggest in terms of not surgical, but the way you go basically say in terms of like say on a daily basis, like where you wash your hand, you don't go up the soap fine, you do under the water, you get certain motions them where you do, you get for go underneath your fingernails them in case any bacteria hide underneath there while the water they run, and then you count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007 till you get to 60. That is what is advisable, so that way at least by then all the germs then go don't come out and you don't go don't get good hand washing. If you're there outside, so you don't touch surface, because usually the bacteria, what they refer to as the pandemic, this corona, obviously you get for come in contact with your nose or your mouth when they get so like if you're there outside, say your nose they itch you, you don't feel say you don't touch place around you. For patients say you come home, you wash your hand fine before you get in contact with your face. What else? Let me see. I think I can play them that corona video. I can play here sometime. So maybe I will play that a little bit in one of our local dialects, and then we'll come back. I will check some of the message or the comments or the questions. Go through the thread and then try for call it quits. Thank you. Come right back.
Mama baby, oh, take a more boy. Found your boy, take a more boy. Moi, baby, mammy, what the cook up my ring. This is the band we have, Pema, 170, I'm a batterina. So I have a pen we have, Pema, 170, I'm a batterina. Yeah, we get a bogo, Pema, 170, I'm a batterina. This is a pen we have, Pema, 170, I'm a batterina. Mononge away, ma, when I'm more sabu. Look where I'm in. When I go down, Bema, Malama Pan, Madame Bessia, when I'm home, Bag was around, by Rebra, Bag was Rebra, Baba Salon, Bag was Salon, by Guinea, Bag was Guinea, Baba Salon, Corona in Bay, Tia Gaba, High Bate. Banuga mumu mangwe mole buiva amujewe mole buiva ye mole buiva amusajewe mole buiva ye mole buiva ye mole buiva amuyijiwe o corona nyamugo amuge awewe o amuwasajibo ingbeji nyamugwe o abia corona virus. Pakoma, Eruanoma, Elfe Pakoma, Potia Nosi, Aburo, Potia Papo, Aburo, Potia Sukuro, Aburo, Potia Minister, Aburo, Potia Cancelo, Aburo, Potia Makitimo, Aburo, Potia Guayamo, Aburo, Potia Soye, Aburo, Potia Police, Aburo, Potia Chiche, Aburo, Potia Domai, Aburo, Kaya, Momo, Walema Pan, Bali Sokaka, Balo Found, Lebriva, Mammy, I am Lebriva. Amu Mango, Yamudesia, Amu Mango, and beg you are coronavirus, if you could then in the Bukasa, in the Debukoto, Yaniga, Debukoto, Nimisa, Sadeka Bago in a Mamongo, Oleke, bringing Bemula, Bua, one Severi, Oleke, Yabonesia, get away, Jimanego, Oleke, Yala Emma, who play every day, man, Oleke, Yalisoma, who play a book with man, Oleke, coronavirus, Abihu, Saleva, so Hina Balohe, Kebiake, we can't Kebile Bumilia, Yabonesia, Meji Malwa, Olizi, Beji Owaga, Beji Owaga, Amumangwe Angeji, Amumangwe Angeji, Seta Jaleda Wama, Seta Pakwesa Wama, Seta Publasa Wama, Seta Hadesa Wama, Seta Pusisa Wama. And I welcome back. Now we'll go over some stuff then. Madam Fatimata, thank you so much for your input. Yeah, but during the time while they go through the medical assistant school, sometimes they say 60 seconds. So if you decide for this between 20 and 30 again, it's not bad, but I can always say the more the merrier. But thank you so much. Thank you. I think say the Center for Disease again, they say about around what you they say as well. So thank you for that. Mr. Kanku, people want to come, but how can we when the pauper are busy with tribalism, regionalism? Oh, okay, I think you'll respond to the one up where it is say people then for come to salon. Okay. All right. Alrighty, so let me go to the next. Okay, Madam Marie say, I do not trust Fatima with the news message she sent. She's a very crafty and slick person. I think she's just shouting people up because of all the rumors going on around about their disappearance from the country, and she know it could be a problem for their re-election. Okay, that's thank you for your inputs, madam. Thank you. Yeah, so Mr. Patrick, yeah, so like you know,
That's when we need to bring good things like market stores, like berries and kit, and take part in growth of the economy, let be part of the process of change. I mean, I think it's very good suggestion, but similarly to what the other man say, it not can be too appealing as to what they see and the obvious thing what they happen for now. Some of we even make the attempt for say for Kande and try for join hands, because it's like, what about people like myself where they try for call things by their name, then, just the one that we did locally. In the case of Mr. Saluti Janjalo. Oh boy, this phone on dark again. Please call the next number. Please, I beg somebody, they try for call. Saluti Janjalo. Forgive me, the phone the dark again. Saluti Janjalo and Mr. Fire, Amara Fire. We then call things by the name, then they put in a tight corner. So all that is a bit discouraging for fellow Sierra Leoneans then where they in the diaspora for going and try for join hands for make Mama Salon better. Madam Mariam, unique presentation, ma, without fear and favor. Keep it up. I really want to meet you or your contact, ma. Thank you. I'm humble with your kind words. Okay, no problem. We'll try for inbox you hopefully when we're done. Thank you, madam. Okay, I'm not see if there's any more. Okay, we'll take a break and then try for wrap her up. Yeah. Now, thank you once again. Oh, by the way, let me just let you know. I really do apologize. Yesterday day in the process, within as with the day, I've been almost to conclude, but unfortunately, Facebook just interrupt. So it's the reason why I'll not be able to say goodbye. I really apologize about that.
Yeah, man. Oh na 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 na. It don't tell where you dey suffer. It don't tell where you dey be.
Si je peux être provocateur, est-ce qu'on ne devrait pas faire cette étude en Afrique où il n'y a pas de masque, pas de traitement, pas de réanimation, un peu comme c'est fait d'ailleurs pour certaines études dans le sida. Chez les prostituées, on essaye des choses parce qu'on sait elles sont hautement exposées et elles se protègent pas. Est-ce que
in France after a live discussion on a TV news channel between
COVID-19 is not going to disappear. It's going to be around for at least 2 years.
Yeah, before we go, I also, as we talk about forgiveness, I want to also share another one where I talked about briefly the other day here with IG Mr. Sofula, where and with the AIG, they all been in like I think na church or so when they ask for repent. This not all part of we building salon. Many people think otherwise, but I believe say all this na good thing for salon, provided that them when they repent, they're able to do good by Sierra Leone and Sierra Leonean. So I want to also give them kudos for that, and I also want to share that day, and then they come right back. And I thank you.
But you have said institutional repentance. Let me take that and talk on it, then I leave and ask my mouth to shut up. Institutional repentance. has long overdue for us all in the SFP. Wow. We have not been abiding with our oaths. Then we have not been doing justice to the job for which we are committed, employed to. That is what is bringing calamity on us.
That's right.
Just today, we are now going to visit a calamity that happened yesterday at our barracks. 5 rooms of a block has been burned down. We have repented today. We have confessed our sins today. We ask that God take this confession today. Amen. That the preacher man has said on behalf of the Sierra Leone police across the nation. So that whatever has been hindering our progress, that will bring disunity amongst us as a team.
Dancing when you give me more. Baby, come on, I said monster. Dancing when you give me more. Dancing when you show me bang bang. I can dance in the session. Bang bang. My woman, sweet, my woman, precious. My woman, sweet, my woman, Lexus. Buy you one ship, buy you one resort. Buy you want it or you want extra. You know me chicken and me chicken. I know it's you have a better. I know go put it on keke. You know me. You know me chicken and me chicken. I know it's you have a better. I know go put it on keke. The beauty of nothing they kill person. No. You didn't make a stagger like a drink poison. Yeah. Dancing when you give me more. Baby, come on, I said monster. Dancing when you give me more. Dancing when you show me I make you dance for me, baby. Oh, you pull your panty for me, baby. I know you like planty for it, baby. Better know me planty for me, baby. My woman sweet, my woman precious. My woman sweet, my woman.
So just one China up, say, with any darkness, like I can say, there's a light at the end of tunnel. No give up on we Mama Salon. May God bless we all. And again, we continue for look for positive message. I see you in the house, Madam Ibrahim, the wonderful Sheikh Sanko. Welcome, sir. So I want China up, so we say shake small. Anyway, may God continue for guide we, protect we during this pandemic. May God make we see the best of Mama Salon, where we all go live for enjoy, and that of we picking them. I don't know if I get any other. I think just give one more jam, and then we get out of here. I guess I like that rewind, and now I just rewind and back for now. What music?
Download from higher level 360. Heartbeat records. The beauty of nothing they kill person. No. You dey make her the stagger like I drink poison. Yeah. That thing when you give me more. Baby, come on, I say monster. That thing when you give me more. That thing when you show me up. I can get enough for you. My woman, sweet, my woman, precious. My woman, sweet, my woman, Lexus. My woman, sweet, my woman, Lexus. My you want it or you want Lexus. You know me chicken and me chicken. I know it's you have a better. I know go put it back.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end. Now thank you for your time. I'll continue for pray for Mama Salon and for each other. Oh, no, sorry for the interruption. So, and I thank you for your time. Madam Iban, I see you enjoyed. Alright, so now left in a fuss. Until next time, this is Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija. Oh man, so I will send you, before I go, I will send you with the last tune. But not with me per se, I will send on commercial. Anyhow, thank you. Now we'll continue for think positive about Mama Salon, pray for the best for Mama Salon, and now we be optimistic with the First Lady that this direction we don't take now, it will continue that route hopefully, and hopefully we'll hear from the President soon. We will give a detail of what this trip was about, how successful it was when it comes to concerning Sierra Leone per se. Until next time, once again, this is Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. And God bless we all. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. And God bless the United States of America and everywhere where Sierra Leoneans can find themselves. And I thank you once again. Bye.
Back again. Show me you mama, no waste time, girl. Show me you papa, don't time quick, make I show you me mama, you to find that me mama, tell you papa, tell them say you man don't come. I forgot tell you brother, go tell you sister, tell them say you man don't come. Tell them me not the right one. Let me get the best plan. Let me go the cook and the wash pan. Let me start to build the right one. Show me you mama. Show me you papa, don't come quick, make I show you me mama, you to find that me mama,
yeah. Most man in the building, like a down, election number one. I said, what did you right. Now some man in the belly. You know me cricket, baby, oh. Baby, put on the gas. Make them bella the teddy. You know me cricket, baby, oh. Say give 5 pass money, oh. Say give it pass money, oh. Say give 5 pass money, oh. Say give it pass money, oh.
So baby, cricketa, now you dey make her dey drink water. Cause everyone same big butter. Rockatanta, tintata. Make me bread matter, eh. Now the hot butter, eh. Make me big butter. Rockatanta, tintata. Cause you find pass money.